All right. And we're back with Ian for another edition of the Scotty Knows Show. I believe this is episode 38. Of course, you can, uh, you know, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, even though I don't tweet from there. I don't know why I have it. I'll be honest. Um, you know, and or watch us on YouTube. Um, how you doing this week, Ian? It
I'm
looks like
good, man.
you're in the same spot.
I am. One more week. It's good. Work's been good. I wiped out today and then I kicked a rock up into my own shin. So
Ooh,
yeah, not the best, not the best day, but it was still a pretty good day. And you know, yesterday was Earth, Wind, and Fire Day.
yep.
And you can't be mad on that day. That's a great
No.
day every single year.
So I'm not doing a Sky's Crunchy critique right now, but I do have a couple of things I would like to preview, if you
Okay.
don't mind.
Not at all.
They're both made by the same company.
Mm-hmm.
We got Frank's Red Hot Goldfish.
Whoa.
I know.
That's going to be intense.
If you think that's great, jalapeno popper goldfish.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, those are two new things. I found the one bite pizza. I loved it.
What's the story with One Bite Pizza?
So you've seen Dave Portnoy's pizza reviews, right?
Yep.
So he created his own pizza with the Happy Food Company.
Okay.
And he taste tested it and everything, and wanted to make it so that it's whatever, good for everybody. And now it's something that we can get at Walmart for like $6.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. Very easy to take down an entire pizza.
How big is it?
12 inches.
That's what she said.
uh,
Oh yeah.
oh my god, what in the world? How did you do that?
I don't know. I just put them on.
Oh. Something that we forgot to talk about last week, because I didn't know about it until late last week, was the Nicki Minaj tweet. Have you seen this tweet?
You better read it off. It's been a minute.
So this was Nicki Minaj's tweet on the 13th, I think it was. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied.
Do you think that really happened?
It sounds like somebody got an STD.
It does.
What it sounds
or
like.
Their nuts jammed in a car door.
Yeah. Testicular torsion.
Yeah, to put it in a microwave, and that's probably what happened.
I just saw that. I'm like, oh my goodness.
So I'm not usually the one to bring sports news, but I do want to bring this up. You probably already had it, but can we take a minute to talk about Conor McGregor's first pitch of the Chicago game?
Oh, I did not have that. I didn't even see it. What happened?
Oh my Lord. The man can throw mean right hooks, and he can throw real inside curveballs.
Ooh, okay.
Like I think it looked like he was throwing it at a fan who was damn near in the dugout. Like it didn't go anywhere close. And this is all within about 2 weeks of him trying to fight Machine Gun Kelly.
Yep. Which, oh man, I forgot to put down. Did you watch any of the Emmys?
No, I did not. Did you?
No, but what I do know is that Ted Lasso won a ton.
As it sounds like that it should have, because everyone I know that watches that
I
show
loved
has
it.
said it's like the best, one of the
It's
best shows they've ever watched.
yeah.
I mean, it's not like super like reliant on story, but it is like, I mean, it still has a good one and is very, very funny on top of that. I haven't seen it personally, but
Its biggest problem is it's on Apple TV.
yeah, who the fuck has Apple TV?
Yeah, but I watched it, I binged it with a free with like a free month
Uh-huh.
or a free week or whatever, and then I canceled my free trial.
Yeah.
So I watched it basically for free with Apple.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. The Crown also won a ton. I have never seen The Crown, but it sounds like a show that I should watch.
Yeah, this is another show I haven't watched at all.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I don't really even know what the premise is.
No, but yeah, so that happened. I guess we'll get into the body of the show. The first topic I have written down, something happened that I honestly didn't think would ever happen. Owen Hart is back in wrestling.
Pretty bizarre.
Yeah. Owen, of course, Owen no longer with us, but the Owen Hart Foundation reached an agreement with All Elite Wrestling to sell some T-shirts, make some toys, and put him in the video game, and also honor his legacy with the Owen Hart Cup, which will be a tournament. I don't know when the tournament is, but wow. Never thought I'd see the day that Owen Hart was back in wrestling.
You're gonna get some T-shirts?
Probably.
Yeah. Get some toys. Bring them to the volleyball game. Get hit in the head by a ball.
Yep.
Start crying. Toys go everywhere. You look for comfort in your friend Ian. He just laughs. Thinks it's awesome.
I don't know why, but I feel like that was a game against Jones County. It always feels like it was always against Jones County.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But yeah, I'll probably. It's interesting though, because it's like, yes, it's All Elite Wrestling. It's not WWE, which people kind of want him in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But I like his his family is kind of hesitant of working with Vince, and
I rightfully so.
Yeah,
I mean, I would be too.
Yeah. So I guess the relationship with JR must be pretty good. I'm guessing with Owen's family and JR.
Maybe
JR's in AEW. He was also there when Owen died, so that's kind of an interesting little factoid there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to some college football. I only have two things written down for college football.
Okay. The games weren't that compelling this
wasn't.
week. No. It was kind of a lot of like good teams like boosting their ranking against not very good teams. But yeah, go ahead.
Alabama beat Florida, but I didn't even get to watch that game. So
apparently it was really good.
Yeah.
That was like the game.
Yeah. Nebraska played Oklahoma very competitively, which is a surprise to many.
Yeah. Did you see that coming?
No.
The answer is no.
I thought they'd cover, but I didn't think it'd be that close.
Yeah. It was close.
Yeah.
Maybe Frost figured out how to do something, or maybe Oklahoma's just not that good.
I think it might be the latter, honestly.
I do too. I think they're down this year.
Fresno State beat UCLA.
They did.
Yep. Did you know about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you know where Fresno State's football coach is from?
I don't.
Well, his name, I believe it's something DeBoer, but he's from Millbank.
Oh, I know a couple of the Boris from there.
Yep.
So I guess that makes sense. That the pack is always tough. Like, I mean, it's hard to stand out there. Did you watch the BYU Arizona State game?
I heard about this.
Again,
how'd it go?
a very good game. BYU started thumping them, and then Arizona State got some momentum. Got it close, tied it. I think they took the lead at one point. And then penalties just killed them. But it had one of the most insane plays it had a double turnover.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. So the BYU drove down the field, threw a pick on a terrible pass. Whoever ended up caught it, I think it was a defensive end, runs down, or might have been a safety or corner, runs down the field about 60 yards. The running back catches him, straight up Donkey Kong punches the ball out of his hands, and then they recover. It was 4th down for BYU. Now it's first. They just lost 60 yards, but it's 1st and 10 again.
I forgot to write this down, but did you see the bullshit that was the Mississippi State game?
I didn't know.
Okay, so Mississippi State downs a punt. The ref waves his arms like this to indicate that it's dead. Whistle didn't blow though, but he did this to indicate that it was dead.
Mm-hmm.
But a Memphis player picked up the ball and took it, ran it in for a touchdown, and they called it a touchdown.
Who are they playing?
Memphis.
Okay.
Memphis was playing Mississippi State in Memphis. But the thing is the ball was down, and 2, Memphis got away with having not 1 but 2 players with the number 4 on the field at the same time. You cannot have 2 players with the same number on the field at the same time.
I didn't know that. That's an interesting factoid. But that's a strange scenario, because if the ref signals it's dead, it should be dead, but they tell you in every sport you play till the whistle. So that's just one of those weird situations where he downed it on a punt.
Yeah. But Mississippi State probably should have won that. I mean, they outgained them by like so many yards too.
Yeah.
So this was a topic of discussion. We kind of mentioned him earlier. Dave Portnoy was he was going to a concert, and he got a text asking him to come to a dinner, and he said something along the lines of, I'm going to this concert. There's only 3 people that could ever make me come and go to this dinner. And it was like Larry David. I forget the second one, and then Ricky Gervais. And it made me think, who are 3 people that are living right now that you would most want to, that if you got invited to a dinner and these 3 people were there, who would you want to most eat dinner with?
Do you have your 3?
I have them kind of in my brain. Yes.
Okay. You go and give me 10 seconds to think about this.
Okay. Michael Jordan.
Okay.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Yes.
Okay.
The Rock. And you know what? Adam Sandler.
That's good. You got A-list actor. You got Hall of Fame retired. Well, that's same thing. Yep. The Hall of Fame retired basketball player or athlete. And then you got a comedian.
Yep.
So that's good. That's kind of how I was thinking. I think I'd probably go with Dan Gable.
Ooh. Okay.
The wrestling legend. I've watched some interviews with him, and he seems pretty smart. I think I would go to lunch with Bill Burr.
Oh.
I feel like that would just be like he would get mad about something, and then it'd be great.
Yeah.
And then the last one. That's tough. I think probably Bill Murray.
Okay. If you had to include a female, who would you include?
That's tough. I mean, my initial thought is like Margot Robbie.
Yeah, of course.
But Gal Gadot would be
Jennifer Aniston.
Too.
Which
maybe
there was a thing last week, and I got a response from somebody laughing about it. And it was a news story that said that Jennifer Aniston just wants to date a normal guy, and I'm like, sup?
Jesus, Scotty. That's your pickup line for Jennifer Aniston.
Well, I loved her in Leprechaun. We could talk about Leprechaun all day.
Sure, yeah, that's the way to slide into those DMs.
Yeah. For the NFL, there was the Viking game, which I predicted they would lose dramatically, and they did.
Yeah, but it wasn't badly.
No, but it was dramatic.
How many times are we going to watch this episode?
I know, right?
How many times in a this isn't a big game, but it was a game against a pretty good team, I think, in Arizona. And a botched field goal cost them the game.
And a makeable field goal was like 37 yards.
Yeah, I think it might have been less than that. I thought it was like 33.
But which I say that, and I can't kick a football worth of shit. So
I've seen the picture of you trying to kick a soccer ball.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's bad.
Your form is exquisite.
The Jets, Zach, what's his name? Zach Wilson threw 4 interceptions against the Patriots. Yikes.
The Jets suck so bad.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're so bad. Yeah, I have nothing to add about that one.
Did you see the Ravens Chiefs game?
I saw parts of it.
Sam's.
The only game that I watched beginning to end was the Monday night game.
Okay. What did you think of now which version of the Monday night game did you watch? Did you watch the regular or did you watch the Eli Payton cast?
I watched the regular because the people that I watched it with didn't have the Eli Payton cast. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think they're gonna pay for it next week, so it might do that. But how was it this week?
Pretty decent. Gronk basically said that he doesn't watch film at all.
That's not surprising.
That was the highlight of the entire thing. He would also make an absolutely atrocious color commentator because he was just zoned out the entire time he was on.
It's probably high.
Oh, he looked like he was playing Warzone on the side. I'm not even joking.
He might have been. That's possible.
And then they also had Pat McAfee on, and him and Peyton have a great history. So.
Oh yeah. Pat's good in any situation.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened. Yeah, there wasn't too much to talk about from that game other than Aaron Jones losing his father's ashes in the end zone after scoring one of his 4 touchdowns.
Oh my, Aaron Jones, he scored something like 60 fantasy points in certain leagues.
Yeah. He's probably the most likable Packer.
Think so?
Yeah. Because Aaron Rodgers is kind of a brooding dickhead.
Sure.
And I don't think we know enough about Devontae Adams to really.
That young tight end seems fun.
Oh, Tunyon is kind of cool.
Yeah, Tunyon seems like a likable guy.
Bakhtiari might be the best though. Bakhtiari, he's a wild man. He's the offensive lineman. He goes to Milwaukee Bucks games and just chugs beers.
Oh, that's him? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I've seen that clip.
Yeah. I know you're not much of a basketball fan, but have you seen any of this Ben Simmons thing?
No.
No.
Nope.
So he is holding out. He's not reporting to training camp for the Sixers. He says he is playing his last game, and he's played his last game in Philadelphia. He wants traded. He wants out.
That's one way to do it.
So good riddance. I hope they paid his entire salary in pennies. Just shows up to his doorstep and just, all right. Yeah, I mean, the city of Philadelphia treated him pretty well, I think.
Which is not something Philadelphia does to anybody.
No.
Unless you're named Gritty.
Yeah. I you know what? I actually forgot to write down the top 5 college football games this week. My bad. So we don't have those this week.
Oh darn.
But
I didn't know any of them anyway.
I mean, it's not a good weekend for college football. It's homecoming this week, so. NFL games this week though. Thursday night football. So as you're watching this or listening to this, it'll be tonight. The Panthers are playing the Texans.
That could be a fun game, man.
It could. That
could be a real, like the Texans. They're better than anticipated, and so are the Panthers. Darnold is getting it done, and he looks good.
The Texans are going to have to start Davis Mills.
Is that their starter this week?
Yeah.
What ended up being the case with Taylor?
Rib injury, I think. Is what I heard. Was it a rib injury? It was like a strain, something or another. Oh, how hilarious is it? It's kind of funny in my eyes that that Carson Wentz sprained both of his ankles.
That's a hard injury to pull off.
How the hell do you do that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Like spraining one ankle is kind of a bummer. Spraining both ankles, hilarious.
That's like that doesn't even happen to unathletic people.
No.
Like I know a lot of people that sprain ankles regularly. I don't know anybody that's ever done it on this, like both ankles same time.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That should like that's a Happy Gilmore kind of record.
Yeah. Let me look up some college football games just so we can give the people some games to watch.
Who are you picking on Thursday night?
Thursday night, I have the Panthers. Sunday night football, you have the Packers going against the 49ers in San Fran. What do you think of that game?
I think the 49ers. The Packers looked okay against the Lions team that played them tough in the first half, but then they remembered they were the Lions in Lambeau.
Okay, so the first game that I'm noticing for college football this week, number 12 Notre Dame versus number 18 Wisconsin in Soldier Field in Chicago.
I'm gonna go Wisconsin.
Okay. All right.
Are you picking?
Notre Dame has been kind of just so. Like you shouldn't have to have a last second thing against Tulane. That's awful. Or Tulsa or whoever they played. Texas Tech is playing Texas, which I'm sure they're going to show a lot of Michael Crabtree highlights. Screw you, ABC, for that preemptively. Yeah. Number 7 Texas A&M versus number 16 Arkansas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
That could be exciting. Having home field advantage is going to help. I don't think A&M's that good.
No, well, they just injured their quarterback against Colorado. Got injured and he's out for the year, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In Arkansas, they've got Sam Pittman, one of the funniest coaches there is. I love him. Iowa State Baylor could be really good.
It could be. I think Iowa State handles them.
Yeah. UCLA playing against Stanford. That's UCLA all the way. Ooh, Tennessee, Florida this week. That's going to be interesting.
I think Florida wipes them.
Nebraska is playing at Michigan State. I think it's the first time they've played at Michigan State since some sort of an accident. I believe they're honoring a couple of players during that game. So that's a game to look after. Yeah, there's not much after that. So yep, so that's your college football this week. Monday Night Football, Eagles at Cowboys. Why the hell is this the Monday Night Football game?
Because it's America's team, baby.
Ugh.
Cowboys are. How can you not pick Cowboys?
I know
in this
exactly.
situation.
I
don't think Philly looks bad, but
No.
I don't think they can keep pace with Dallas's offense.
Yeah, the Cowboys, they had all they could handle against the Chargers, who, by the way, are playing the Chiefs this week.
Okay, so one of the takeaways, the big takeaways, is that the Chiefs are human.
Yep.
And it got showed early. I wouldn't be surprised if like the Chiefs have a mediocre season this year.
Yeah, well, it's usually the team that loses the Super Bowl has a kind of a so-so season the next year.
I think they're going to be good still.
Yeah.
I think it's either the Broncos or the Chargers. When it's hard to say the Broncos because they're 2-0, but they've also played two garbage teams.
Yeah.
My Jaguars being one of them.
Are you ready for your Jaguars to be in primetime next week?
No. They're gonna get wrecked.
They're playing the Bengals. It's Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow for the first time since the national championship game.
I know it's an exciting game, but God, like that's not gonna be good.
Permitting any injuries, of course. But
right. I don't know. Lawrence looked even worse this week.
He did. He looked bad.
He was all over the place.
Were they playing the Texans? Is that who they were playing?
They played them the first week. They played the Broncos.
Okay.
This week.
That's who it was. Yeah.
And they didn't lose super badly, but
by the way, that was totally a touchdown for Julio Jones.
Yeah.
In that Titans Seahawks game, I mean, yikes.
Henry remembered how to run the ball in that game.
And if the Vikings thought it was going to get any easier, they played the Seahawks this week. So
I don't know. We'll see what the Vikings do.
All right. You ready for this draft?
No, I'm not ready for this draft. Like, I'm an idiot. Like, I'm going to draft dumb shit. And then it's like, we can go ahead and do it. We said no potatoes and no tomatoes.
Yep. Sweet. What about sweet potatoes?
I was going to ask that. I was like, I was going to say it, but if you vetoed it, I would allow it.
No, you can go ahead and do sweet potatoes. There's a few, like there's one in particular that I am debating on picking. We're drafting vegetables, by the way. One that I'm trying to decide if I'm going to pick, because I don't know if it's a vegetable or a bean.
Beans aren't vegetables?
Well, a bean is a legume. and then also our mushrooms.
You're killing my list.
What I'm saying is I'm not sure if we can draft it yet. Okay. We have to discuss this.
Okay.
And then mushrooms. Is it a vegetable or is it a fungi?
I think mushrooms gets counted as a vegetable.
Okay.
It is a fungus.
Yep.
But I mean, I think you could call it a vegetable.
Also,
Because we're not gonna draft top 5 funguses.
No. And also, if you're to draft lettuce, do you have to be specific?
No.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
I went first 2 weeks ago. You went first last week. Do you want to flip a coin this week? See who goes first?
I have a dime.
Okay. Okay.
So
heads.
It's heads.
Number 1 pick goes to Ian. I draft Skittles. Yep, that's what I did. Skittles.
Okay, what is it really?
I'm going with corn.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's gotta be a vegetable, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If my mom's grown it in a garden, I feel like it's a vegetable. And so like it's screwed with like a bunch of them that way. Because it's like they're not actually vegetables. But
yeah.
Here I did no preparation for this. So I'm going corn because I like corn.
Yep. Very versatile. You can use it in gas, ethanol and stuff.
I have a freezer full of it. So I mean it's one of the only vegetables in my freezer.
And it's also the name of a band that you probably like.
I do. So that was the main reason I drafted it. Corn.
All right.
Sweet corn, if we're being specific about it. Not fucking popcorn.
No. Although you can also kind of, have that as one of your reasons.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll go sweet corn though. Not popcorn. Not candy corn either.
My number 1 pick, I gotta go green beans.
Okay, we're going beans. Beans is there. All right.
So, do you consider that a vegetable?
It grows in my mom's garden.
Okay.
It's just all right.
So, I mean, I love green bean casserole. It's my favorite thing about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I make it sometimes, so it's delicious. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I feel like when you go to a Chinese restaurant, the most slept on dish or thing is the green bean chicken.
What?
Like people don't usually get the green bean chicken or green.
Who has green bean chicken?
I feel like I've seen that before.
I've never seen that in my life.
Really?
I've eaten at like 2 Chinese restaurants, and neither of them had it.
I swear, green bean chicken is a thing.
Look it up.
Okay,
I'll look it up right now.
I'll look it up. Let me move some things.
Your pick is set, so I mean we're going. You're in on green beans.
Yeah.
However, we're gonna find out if your logic holds up here.
Oh yeah, chicken and green beans. Yeah, it's a crispy chicken stir fry thing. It's usually tossed in soy sauce. It's definitely
stir fry.
Yeah, it's definitely a dish that you find at a Chinese food place. Which, by the way, you've been making some dope Chinese food. I don't know where the hell you learned that.
I did. Yeah, it turns out the Muirheads are Chinese.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. My great grandpa, Stanley Elnath III, was a king of China.
Okay. So my number 2 pick, I feel like this is a controversial one, but I'm gonna pick it anyways. It's asparagus.
No, that's not a bad pick. It's just a lot like beans.
Yeah, and on top of that, it makes your pee stink.
Does it? I've eaten some asparagus, not a lot, but some, and I don't ever notice. My pee just smells funny anyway. I feel like it tastes even funnier.
Oh God!
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, everything's good when you add bacon to it, asparagus, no exception. It's also one of the best things to make in the air fryer.
Oh, I could see that being really good.
Oh yeah, it's very,
I don't have an air fryer, but tater tots are good in the air fryer. So, you ever eat tater tots that aren't in the air fryer before they've been in the air fryer? They're just cold. You gotta cook them.
So, what's your number 2 and 3 picks?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with bell peppers.
Ooh, okay. Any specific color?
Not really. I guess I usually go with like green or yellow.
Okay.
But I don't like, I guess like my dad has a right reaction like in his stomach with green peppers, but he doesn't with the yellow ones or the orange ones, which I guess.
Well, those are kind of the sweet peppers, aren't they? The red, the yellow ones.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't really taste that much of a difference. But I do like them in my omelets. I'll eat them raw. I like them in salads. Yeah. So bell peppers, Le'Veon bell peppers.
Ooh, I see what you did there. Okay. What's your no pushback from me on peppers, by the way.
I feel like that's definitely a vegetable, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely. And it's also it's one of the you kind of need it ingredients in a cheesesteak.
Yeah, I agree with that. I will say that I like raw peppers better.
Okay. I was gonna say you might draft the other ingredient that you need in a cheesesteak next.
I'm not. I'm gonna do sweet potatoes.
Ooh, okay.
I like onions, but they don't agree with my stomach for some reason.
Okay.
Always. Some of them, like the sweet ones, not so bad, but yeah, I just don't handle onions real well. I don't handle jalapenos either. They're not hot. My stomach can't handle it.
I don't know why, but you said something about sweet ones, and all I could think about was the Dr. Pepper commercial. It's a sweet one on a tiny horse. It's a sweet one. Are you a big sweet potato pie fan?
I don't know. I've never had it.
Okay.
I feel like I probably like it.
Have you had sweet potato fries?
Yes.
Okay.
Love sweet potato. I'll take sweet potato fries over regular fries every time if it didn't cost an extra $2.50.
Dip it in ranch?
Sometimes.
Okay.
The thing I like about sweet potato fries, I don't find that I really need any condiment with it. I just like them, baked and salted.
I've noticed with gonna move on to my third pick. I've noticed I have a thing for green vegetables. Just looking at all of these things I have listed. I'm gonna go with carrots though first.
Fuck you, Scotty. You told me draft 5 vegetables. I had 4, and that was one of them. So.
Oh no! But I mean, carrots. I mean, you're always told they're good for your eyes.
Not when you stick them directly in them, like I'm going to you. Taking carrots, you shithead. I've never seen you eat a carrot in your life,
dude. Carrots are delicious, dude.
What do you like? What's your favorite kind of carrot? Do you like baby carrots? Do you like regular sized carrots? Do you like garden grown carrots?
I like the little carrot, like little slices that you can get in your salads.
Nobody likes that.
You don't like the sliced carrots?
I'll eat it, but I feel like I like shredded carrots better.
Yeah.
So you like the carrot chips?
Yeah, carrot chips. Yeah.
Okay.
And on top of that, I mean, goldfish does have a carrot.
Goldfish is not a vegetable.
I know, but they have a carrot a carrot goldfish. There's carrot goldfish now.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
And my number 4, jalapeno peppers.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's fine. Because I can't do that one.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love them in my Subway sandwiches. There is one vegetable that I absolutely fucking hate, cannot stand. Um, we'll get to that after we're done with our picks,
Okay.
but it's usually right by the jalapenos in the Subway line.
Oh, maybe I know what you're saying.
Yeah. It also might be a fruit. I don't know. But yeah, so jalapeno peppers is my number 4.
Okay. That's a good pick. Is so here's a question.
Okay.
What's an avocado?
Technically a fruit.
Is it
I think.
technically a fruit?
I think it's a fruit. Because it was, I mean, should we look this up too?
Yeah, we better.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Okay. Avocado, a fruit or vegetable? Avocados are one of the few fruits. Yes, technically they're a fruit, not a veggie, that contain healthy unsaturated fats. So
Okay.
it's a fruit.
Well, then I guess I'll draft snap peas.
Ooh, okay.
That's I do like that in stir fry.
There's not do you like the peas when they're in the pod, or do you like them like just running amok?
I don't really like running amok peas, like the ones that you get in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like so with veggies, I like them fresh. I'll eat
Okay.
them that way. I don't. I hate most canned vegetables.
Okay.
A lot of frozen vegetables. I don't. I'm not. I don't mess with that either. And I also like raw vegetables as a rule better than regular or cooked vegetables.
Okay.
Um.
There is something that you could say here for number 5 that might make me do what you did.
Okay. Well, in that pine cones.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go spinach,
Okay.
but raw
So you,
spinach. I don't like the bagged shredded shit.
all right. You do you love Popeye?
Can't get strong without them.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I'll go spinach. Just that's the vegetable I buy the most of.
Okay.
And I usually get the organic stuff because I'm a fancy little bitch.
What do you do with it?
I put it in a lot of wraps.
Okay.
Um, Wraps, sandwiches.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll make salads with it too. But
Do you prefer that over lettuce at Subway?
I am getting to that point. Yeah.
Okay.
Just because here's the like I almost didn't even draft corn because it's not particularly good for you.
Really?
You can't process it.
Oh, true. True.
And with lettuce, that has such little actual value.
Yeah.
Like especially iceberg. But like it's just water.
Yeah. Romaine's the preferred one.
Yeah, but like the how many and I used to do that, but there's like a case of E. coli and
Yeah.
romaine's got to get
Yeah.
recalled every other month. So
Yeah.
that's I don't I used to eat a lot of romaine. I don't anymore. I do like it, but so that's why I didn't go with that one. I went with spinach.
All right. That was on my list. So you know what? I'm gonna pick it. Cucumbers. I have to.
Cucumber.
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 I love cucumber salad. I love some cucumbers. You know, the slices, dip them in ranch. Delicious. And
I
on
don't like
top of
them.
that, what?
I don't like them. Never have.
What?
I don't like them. I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. They don't have a strong taste, which I think bothers me. It's very subtle, and I don't like it. I don't like this.
You probably hate pickles too, don't you?
I love pickles.
So you hate cucumbers, but you like pickles?
Yeah. Honestly, if you pickle any of these vegetables, I'll eat it.
True. So yeah, that's my list. Do you have any honorable mentions?
No. Not really. It was carrots.
Okay.
Asshole.
So I mean I had lettuce. Like I said, romaine is what I prefer. Brussels sprouts. I like Brussels sprouts.
Weirdo.
You put them in some garlic, which by the way, garlic also a vegetable. Didn't know if you knew that.
I think I probably did, but I consider it a spice. So I guess I don't eat. I don't just eat garlic, and I don't eat ginger either. Like I'll use ginger, I'll use garlic, but I don't just eat it.
But yeah, you put some like garlic butter on some Brussels sprouts, some bacon. Ooh.
You put butter and bacon on anything, and I'll probably eat it.
True. Onion, specifically red.
Ooh, as opposed to the sweet vidalias, huh?
Yeah.
It's an interesting pick.
Broccoli, and then artichokes.
Ugh. All of them.
Artichokes are good in salads.
Maybe.
Yeah. And they're good in like little stir fry dishes, you know. Throw some chicken, some artichokes, and some green beans and stuff.
I don't like broccoli either. I don't like broccoli. I don't like cauliflower. I don't know what the name of that family is, but they all smell real bad.
You know what I found out like last week? You know Honeycrisp apples? You know they've only been around for like a decade.
I didn't know that. I don't like apples either.
Really?
Yeah, I think I have a reaction like in the back of my throat with them.
Okay. Yeah, because I've been drinking a lot of different juices.
Are you on a juice kick?
I am. I'm on a juice kick. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just trying to not drink as much.
So you're drinking juice.
So I'm drinking juice now.
Your liver will be happy. Your dentist will be too.
Okay.
You're gonna have so many cavities.
No, I'm sure I will. But yeah. Do you have any music for the people to listen to?
Why, yes, I do. So glad you asked.
Please discuss.
So I sent this song to you, and you were baffled.
Oh my god!
You had a longer laugh reaction, like than the one you had 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It's a band called Baby Metal, and the song is called "Gimme Chocolate."
Okay.
And I don't know if I want to say anything more about it.
I would not.
Okay. Watch the music video. The song is good too. It's been on repeat for about the last 3.5 days for me, and I cannot stop listening to it.
You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember? I think his name is Vitas. You know the.
Oh yeah,
that guy. That's what it reminds me of.
I guess kind of. It's in the fact you can't understand any of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my number one music pick.
You also love Angels and Airwaves' new thing.
I like their new EP. Yeah, Spellbound I think is their best song off of it, and it's cool. Angels and Airwaves always I thought did some cool things that was different than typical Tom DeLonge and Blink-182 stuff, and Spellbound just kind of continues upon that.
At any point during any of the songs does Tom DeLonge go, "Where are you?" And
maybe.
and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Tom DeLonge, what a character.
Yeah, I've been listening to a whole bunch of music. I've listened to 4 complete albums and a single so far this week.
Okay.
The 4 albums I've listened to are Jameson Rogers, country singer. You might know him from the song Cold Beer Calling My Name with Luke Combs.
Okay, yeah, I have heard that song.
Scotty McCreery, one of my fellow Scotties. He's got a new album out, pretty decent. Casey Musgraves. Yes.
I love Casey Musgraves. I don't love Scotty McCreery, but I'm a big fan of Casey Musgraves.
That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to be a fan of all of us. And then Daughtry. I listened to Daughtry's new album, loved it.
Yeah, I listened to the 2 songs you sent me. I liked them both.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what it would be like if there was like
if he had one?
I was gonna say a room of the Scotties that you assembled at your choosing.
Oh, so it'd be me, Scotty McCreery. Are just Scots available?
Yeah.
So your dad.
Yeah, except technically he's a David.
True.
Scottie Pippen, Scott Stapp from Creed.
Yes. The only way I would allow Scott Stapp is if he brings that guy that was flying during the halftime at Texas Stadium.
He's
during higher,
and he has to sing the Marlins theme song.
Yep. No, he can't because he's dead. But Scott Weiland.
Yeah. Scotty from Scotty Doesn't Know.
Yeah. Scotty Too Hottie, the actual person.
Yep. There you go.
How many Ians are there? There's not too many.
Right now, all I can think of is me and Ian McKellen and Ian Holm, who's dead.
And Somerhalder, the guy from Vampire Diaries.
Oh yeah, he'd probably be real fun to hang out with.
Yep. And he was also in Lost.
I hope they found him.
Shut
up. You can laugh at that.
I can. I also got sent a single from a guy who lived in Pierre, now lives in New York City. His Twitter handle is Pink Honeymoon, I believe is what his Twitter handle is. The song, I reviewed it for him a little bit. Which, by the way, how wild is it that people are asking me to review their songs?
That's pretty wild. It's not as wild when I half drunkenly send you, hey, review this, please.
Yeah.
And so that's a little less weird, but it is cool.
I listened to it and I'm like, this belongs in a CW teen TV show.
Is that a compliment?
He took it as one.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's so many people that have been on CW TV shows.
What's the song called?
Let me,
because I'm going to be honest, I forgot the name already.
Okay. Well, it hasn't been released yet. So,
okay.
It was a private link that I was sent, and that's just wild. I love it. I have to go into my Google and find it, but yeah, look for him to release some new music on Spotify and stuff like that soon, and who knows, maybe we'll get him on the show.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at all my things I have written down. I did not know that there's somebody called Alana Springsteen.
I feel like you've heard that name.
Well, I would hope you've heard the last name Springsteen. I think it
Uh,
might be his daughter or his
I
niece.
I think it is his daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, there's other than the ones I've already told you about last week. Yeah, that's like the big one. I did try the Chase Hudson meal at Burger King.
And what'd you think?
Pretty decent. I mean, it filled me up like really well. It was a chicken, 4-piece mozzarella sticks, and a chocolate shake. So
I feel like you could just say you ate at Burger King.
I know, but it's the Chase Hudson meal. That's what it's called.
So here's one. What would the Scotty Millard meal be?
Ooh, thank you. Thank you for asking this. Are we going Burger King or are we going McDonald's?
You can go anything you want.
Okay. So if we're going McDonald's, it's 2 McChickens, 2 McDoubles, a small fry, and a Coke.
So a double McGangbang with
Basically.
fries.
Basically.
Okay, so what about your Burger King one?
Burger King, actually very similar. A bacon cheeseburger, a rodeo burger. Don't know if you've ever had.
2 burgers.
Yeah, I know.
Do they even make the rodeo burger anymore?
You have to ask for it.
I feel like that's how you get gout.
I feel like you have to ask for it.
Okay.
The I would go with the spicy chicken junior, the smaller version of their chicken sandwich.
Mhm.
And then probably a small cheesy tots and a Sprite.
Sprite.
Yes.
Sprite guy.
Yeah.
All
How
right.
about you?
30 packets of ketchup.
uh,
No, I don't know. It'd probably be Taco Bell.
ooh. So at Taco John's, I know what mine would be.
What is it?
It'd be 4 soft shell tacos, small potato lay, and a Dr. Pepper, and then you go to Dakota Mart and buy some hot sauces.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I think mine at Taco Bell would be a crunchy taco, crunch wrap supreme,
Ooh.
and a chalupa.
Ooh.
All of them beef.
How do you feel about the cheesy gordita crunch?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
That's one of my favorites.
I like everything at Taco Bell.
Okay. You're not a big cheese guy though.
No, but I mean it's not barely real cheese.
True. What's your drink there?
Baja Blast every time.
Yep.
Every time. Don't at me.
They do have I feel like they have an apple soda.
They do. It sucks. It's gross.
You don't like it?
No.
Okay. If you're anywhere in the neighborhood of a Casey's, which I don't think they have a Casey's out there, but they have these New Orleans style chips that are part salt and vinegar and part barbecue, and it's delicious.
I think I know that chip brand you're talking about.
Yeah, well, it's the Casey's style brand.
Oh, it is Casey's style?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Casey's General Store brand, but it's New Orleans style chips.
Okay. Gotcha. Have you ever had, I think it's like New Orleans style chips. It's like a voodoo or something.
Oh, yes. You
have had those?
Yep.
Emily wanted you to review those.
Okay.
But you've already had them, so it's not a real review.
Oh, I'll do whatever she wants. And now I'm just all baffled. I would probably. Who? What would mine be at Taco Bell? 3 soft shell tacos. I'm always a soft shell guy. I like
You are.
soft shell.
I'm a hard shell guy.
Yeah. Some chips with cheese, some chips with queso on the side.
Okay.
And then one of those freeze things that they have, like the Mountain Dew freeze or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd want one of those.
Okay.
I had an idea how we could potentially do for a draft.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next time we see each other, next time we're around each other, we go to a pizza place and we do this. Pizza toppings. You draft 5 pizza toppings, then you have to go to a pizza place and have them make that pizza.
I like everything about it, except I don't do that well with cheese, and pizza has a lot of cheese.
Oh, damn it.
You could do it with Bryson. You could do it with Bryce.
Okay. That'll I'll lock that up in the
I like that idea a lot. I just can't. I don't really do pizza.
Okay.
I will sometimes, but like I usually end up paying for it later.
Yeah. What you got going this week?
This week, not much of anything. Taking the next couple of days off, going on a little trip. I'll discuss that next week on how that went. But should be fun. I mean, we'll see.
I think somebody may have told me about this trip.
Okay, we'll discuss it off air.
Okay.
Because the plan changed a little bit, but
okay.
But yeah, so that's what my weekend looks like. I gotta move. So that's also probably some of the weekend.
I do have an idea for a draft next week.
Okay, hit me up.
We should build our own music festival.
Interesting. Okay, so describe the premise.
So
are we pick a location?
Pick a location.
Pick a name.
Pick a name.
Ooh.
Pick a headliner. An opening act. And a sponsor.
Location, name, opening act. I got sponsor. What was the other one?
Okay, so location, opening act, sponsor, and a headliner.
Headliner. I feel like we could do almost a middle act.
Ooh, okay.
Just one, or maybe we could do 2. I don't know. It depends on how crazy you want to get with this.
Sponsor. All right. So thanks for coming back on. We'll discuss some things off air. So thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Scotty, for having me. I can't wait to be on again next week. Once you go Scotty, you'll always be naughty.
Oh man, your sister hates that.
That's fine.